Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Andrew here.
Meng right here. So today we're gonna talk about popular gay apps in Japan. We actually make a ranking from 1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Yeah, but we're gonna go backwards.
Yeah. 5, I think I put on Scruff.
Okay.
And the reason why I put Scruff on is because I think in Japan, the bear community it's a big community here. It's very positive community, and I think it's very popular.
Wait, so actually I know nothing about Scruff. So you're saying it's for bears?
I think my feeling of Scruff is it's you're Scruff like beards and you might be a little bit bigger, like also muscular, but like hairy and a little bit more berry.
Is it designed just for bear meeting bear?
I think no, because I've used it before. I think it's a everyone's welcome sort of thing. And I think it's just in general sort of steering towards that type. So I couldn't really decide between 3 and 4.
Okay, what are they?
So I think that they're Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram. They're basically not only designed for gay people. It's not like a gay app, but they are very widely used in gay community. Like not only in Japan, but like internationally, right? Yeah. So.
Like for you, which one do you think?
For me, I use Instagram more.
Okay, so then let's talk about Twitter as number 4 then.
So for Twitter, I personally don't have any original contents from me because it takes a lot to maintain your Twitter popularity. It's too much for me. So I only use it to view other hot guys and to view erotic contents as well.
So that's a big thing. That's a big thing in I don't know about actually other countries, but in the Japan space, that's a big use for Twitter. It's sort of for the gay scene is to sort of advertise that erotic aspect. So it's essentially dark Twitter, which they call ura Twitter here.
Yeah, it's like on the back.
Yeah, behind something, sort of hidden sort of thing. And so it is definitely like an area where it's underground. Essentially.
Yeah.
The opposite side of that is Instagram, which again, similar to Twitter, I think, is you have to be putting out content, all that stuff all the time. Well, to get popular, essentially, to get people coming in. But at the same time, you could just search hot guys. Like you could be a passive user as well.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is that Twitter is much more like erotic based for my sort of feeling on that, whereas Insta is more for people. They're still doing that. They're going on with their shirts off. They're advertising, hey, look, I just went to the gym. I'm so sexy. I'm sweating, and look at me. And they're trying to get that pop. That's true though, right?
Yeah.
And I think it works because people then start messaging them. Oh, hey, you're so hot, handsome, this and that. And they get their fans, right? And the interesting thing I find about Twitter is I've been at parties with my friends who have a lot of Insta followers, right? And they do that. They put those really sexy, and they're very sexy pictures of these guys. They put themselves out there, and they'll go to parties, and people will come up and recognize them.
Hey guys, are you guys new guys? Oh, you're probably new guys. Everyone around here's a regular. I'd recognize you if you were new.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I saw you on Twitter. Or not Twitter, Instagram. Sorry, Instagram, right? Yeah. So it is a segue into a conversation. So it does help them meet people.
Yeah. But for me, I want to add on the Twitter part. I feel like maybe your personal experience with Twitter is more erotic side, but actually I do know lots of people use Twitter just as a normal social media for gay community.
Okay.
They're for example, we're gonna talk about Nightmonster, which is the number 1 gay app in Japan. But lots of people on Nightmonster will say, their major platform is Twitter, and they want to, Nightmonster, they have their profile.
They have their link.
Yeah, but they will lead you to their Twitter, which is not erotic at all.
Okay.
Which is just for connecting and social. But they probably have 2 accounts.
They probably have another Twitter, exactly. And
the other one is for more, adult content.
Yeah.
So now we can talk about those real, apps.
Yeah, the real ones.
For gay people meeting. Definitely we have Grindr and Nightmonsters, right?
Yeah, so number 2 I think is Grindr.
It should be Grindr. I feel like there are lots of people, using Grindr internationally, but in Japan, I feel Grindr is more for Japanese guys or whoever live here to want to meet an international audience. So they have to have some interesting interests in meeting. For me, I don't know other people's opinion, but for me, I feel it's for meeting Western guys.
It is very, I think it is that international aspect. It's something that it's almost especially if you're traveling, like you have to have it on your phone because it is so international. You can go anywhere in the world and find someone using Grindr.
You can see whoever's around your area and hit them up and maybe meet them up. And for number one, we have Nightmonsters, which have some actual features other than just telling you who's around you and who want to meet up. And the reason why it's called Nightmonsters is because it comes with the original idea that there are 9 different animal characters that represent each aspects of the gay community.
You can go onto the app and say, I am ABCD. And that's fine, you can put that all in your profile. But part of it is also what others believe you to be. Mm-hmm. So they'll do something that's called breeding. And essentially, if they like you and they breed you, the type of person that they are, breeding me will influence that animal I become.
Right.
So after a certain amount of people breeding me or whatever, then you start being recognized as a certain animal. So it sounds really complicated.
Depends on how much percentage you get.
Yeah.
You have your major animal to show like your body type. Basically, it's a representation of your body type, not like anything like personality.
And like these people, so they're liking, you know, chubbier guys or whatever. So all these people who like those sort of people are rating them, and then that changes that person. So actually, like before, I think I was actually
a pig.
I was not a pig, but I was like,
A bear.
I must have been a bear. I was moving towards the bear side. I was moving towards the side that was a little bit heavier, and I didn't like it. And I remember seeing that, and it was difficult as well because I couldn't control that. Like it was just happening that people were, oh my god, like this is what he is. And I was like, no, and I couldn't change it, and it was kind of frustrating. So there is like that level system of things, part of it that some people don't really like it at all.
Like the aspect of the animal.
And the leveling and stuff like that. So they'll say that a lot. But that is a sort of a quirky thing, I think, that separates it.
It's something different, you know, we have never seen before. It kind of have like RPG, like gameplay kind of feel in the very beginning, but like I don't think recent years people pay really so much attention to it.
I think that was just a gimmick at the start.
So I'm actually a sporty panther. I shifted from cutie cat to sporty panther.
I think it's slim.
And
And then there's actually another interesting aspect about the app, and that is
Howling. Basically, it's an extra system that let people know that you're currently available or looking for something like in a very short period of time.
So I personally find, not all, but I think the main purpose of being online and available at one particular time, like right now, is for hookup.
Yeah.
So I find a lot of people are using like I want to meet now, which means like I want to.
Which is the first like the heart
Yeah, so it's a
symbol.
heart thing as well. It's like let's get
do
it on.
something.
Let's-
So we do have some extra other apps if you want to talk about.
Yeah, there is one that's kind of trying to make a splash at the moment. I'll put it on like almost as like notable mention, honorable mention. It's called Ambird. It tries to match people based on
Their personal interest.
Yeah. So you get to select from a lot of things. Like on mine, for instance, I like K-pop and like Harry Potter and stuff like that. So if it picks up someone else who likes those sort of things, it'll present me with a feed every day. Like these are people who've matched, you've matched with. And then at that time, I can look at their profile, their pictures, and see whether I am attracted to them, and you know, choose like swipe right or left. My problem with it is that I just personally, in my own experience, it doesn't really. I think I just am not attracted to these people who I've matched with. They're just not my type. So the thing I like about Nightmon is Nightmon learns about who, because you keep breeding other people, it can actually learn your type, and it can start suggesting people in these people in your area, and they seem to be your type because they're wolves, and you always breed wolves or whatever, right? And I'm like, yeah, so I love going in that section because it's like it's accurate. Ambird presents me with a similar list, but it's like this person likes K-pop, and so you'll probably like them, and it's like, well, you like K-pop, I like K-pop, so yeah, that's true to an extent, and yet at the same time, we're friends.
But I feel like it is trying to guide you away from those like superficial just appearance and
I think it's trying, but I don't know if the gay community is ready for it.
Then there's another app you were using, right? Like the super erotic that immediate hookup webpage thing.
That's not even an app, though. I don't even know if we should talk
Oh
about
my
that.
god, why not? People want to know. You know, out of everything, people want to know that.
So there is, it's called X105. And you know, the interesting thing about this app is I actually think it is put on or developed by. So there are some apps for you, and let us know what you think
What do
about
you
them.
use?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
do you use? And
What do you think of that?
maybe think of if you do come to Japan, you have an app that you want to see, like, oh, do they use this app there? Because there are probably a bunch of them, but we could look into them to see if the app that you're currently using is being used here, so that when you come here you can use that, or whether you have to download it. I mean, you have to.
You have to use my
But yeah, so let us know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.